Alright, so today I wanted to talk about the topic of high ticket versus low ticket. So, first of all, what is it? When you sell a product, it can be either high ticket or low ticket. So, if it's a high ticket product, that means that it'll be very expensive, generally above $1,000. And then to sell this product, since it's so expensive, you generally need a sales call or a sales funnel or something to convince the viewer to actually buy it. In a low ticket situation, you're selling something for very cheap. So maybe it's under $1,000, but it can be even $20, $50, $100. And in this case, you don't really need a sales call, right? Because it's so cheap. And then in the low ticket, you'll get a lot of people that will buy this product. Whereas in the high ticket, you'll generally have less people buying it because of the difference in price. So a high ticket product, you can maybe sell some coaching for $5,000, $10,000 a month. And then you have 100 sales calls and one person buys it. Okay, now you're making $10K a month from selling one to only one person. In the low ticket, you're not having any sales call, but maybe if your product is, let's say, $50, to get to 10K a month, you need a lot of people buying it. Like a lot of people. I haven't done the math yet, so wait. So if it's 10 people, it's 500. Then if it's 20 people, it's 1,000. So 200 people need to buy your product for you to get to 10K a month. So that's the main difference. Now, I use quite an extreme case for the high ticket. It can be $1,000, $5,000. But the idea is that in one of them, you're going to have less clients. You'll charge them more. It's going to be more expensive, but you also need to deliver more to them. Whereas for the low ticket, you make a course, you make something that you don't touch again, and then it just sells. And that's also the difference. Low ticket is passive. In this case, I have a course in mental health on my other channel. I made it once, and then I sell it for $50. And now I never have to touch it again. And it just generates me passive income. Now, I do have to grow the audience to send people to the product. But once they buy it, it's done. I have no extra work to do. On the high ticket, you need to deliver because someone's sent you so much money. You actually have to go and deliver what you promised. Okay, so these are the key differences in these two models. And the idea is, which one should you do? So this is one of the internet discussions where there are people that say you should do high ticket and fuck low ticket, and some other people say you should do low ticket. Right, so I'll say some names. Okay, so basically in this niche of educational content creation, there are two main figures I follow, and I know their philosophy, which is William Brown. He's in the side of the high ticket. Okay, he wants you to sell some coaching program for very expensive, 1, 2, 3, 5K, and sell it to a few people to get a lot of money. You'll have 4 clients and you can have up to 20K a month from only 4 clients. Then you should create content on social media to get an audience and send them to the funnel. You'll do the sales calls and then they'll buy. But there's also Hamza. Hamza built a system of low ticket, right? So he has a massive audience, 2 million subscribers. Then he has his low ticket course that is $37 a month, and he has like 2,400 or something members. So a lot of people buying the very cheap program, but that also gives him a lot of money. And he says to do low ticket. William Brown says to do high ticket. And now these are two people I really believe in, and I follow their advice. So basically I'm stuck in choosing whether to do one or the other. Which one should I do? So here is what I'm doing now, and I'll tell you if it works later. So I have basically two offers. A low ticket offer, which is the course, and a high ticket offer, which is coaching. The course, I have a website, I have a funnel that will send them to school, which is where I have the course. There's a website, there's a VSL, some information to make people buy. In the same website, I also send them the coaching, which is done by Calendly. Basically, they book a call anytime they want. These are my two products. These are the two things I'm selling. Now, the course has some upselling features, right? The main course is $47 a month with the entire mental health course, and then once a week coaching community calls. You can have it for $97 a month, which is weekly community coaching calls plus a bonus productivity mini course. And then you can have a $297 a month program in which, okay, I'm forgetting something here. Excuse me. So it doesn't really matter, but the point is I'm going to just check it out here real quick because I know I have 3 offers. There we go. Yeah, so I was right. The second offer is the mental health course plus weekly community coaching calls, and the third tier, which is the VIP, on top of this has, now I remembered, the request a course feature. Okay, so people that join can actually request for me to make a course about something they're struggling with in the niche of mental health. So why am I telling you all of this? This is what I am applying today. Low ticket course that I do once and basically don't touch again. I do have the coaching calls, but because I think that charging monthly for a course I don't add anything is kind of scammy. So, not scammy, but I don't really feel comfortable doing that. So, low ticket course, no sales call. People go buy and then they have the course. High ticket coaching offer, where I'll coach people directly, one-to-one, anytime coaching calls. And yeah, these are my 2 main products. This is what I have decided. I haven't picked one or the other. Maybe it's a mistake. Maybe I should just pick one and go for it and give it my all. But for now, I'll try both. Maybe at the end of the day, I'll see that I'm having a lot of coaching clients, but very few on the course. And so I'll drop the course and I'll focus on the coaching. Maybe vice versa. I have a lot of people on the course, but people don't want the coaching. And so I'll drop the coaching in this case. So I'll apply this. I'll keep these 2 products up for some time, a few months, and I'll update you with what's working and what isn't. Okay, so high ticket or low ticket, both of them I have chosen. If you are also building an educational content creator business, I would be very interested in knowing what you're doing. If you're doing high ticket, low ticket, how it's working. Because the thing is, I truly believe both can work. Right? Both can give you money. But the thing is, when you're selling low ticket, you need a very large audience because you need a lot of people to buy. Hamza, for example, let me just make the calculations real quick. So let's say he has 2,500 people that buy his program, and then it is for $37 a month, which is roughly $90,000 a month, almost $100K a month, just from this low ticket offer. It's a lot. Okay. But he needed to get 2,500 people in his course to get this amount of money. Right? If you had 1,000 people, yeah, it'll be much less. And the thing is, for coaching, if you have a 10K offer, I know it's very high, and my offer isn't close to 10K, but it just to, a thought exercise. If you have a 10K offer, you need like 9 clients. And if you go full time on your coaching, 9 clients, if you do them 1 hour a week, that's 9 hours a week of work. Now, plus, of course, curating content to get the clients, but still, it's like nothing at all. And even Hamza, he has his low ticket course, but he has introduced tiers, and tiers that go very expensive. He has some that go above $1,000 a month to have, private calls with him. And so he is also going more on the high ticket. He is doing both. So he has his advanced course, which is $1,000. He has his advanced tiers, which go up to above $1,000 a month. And then his low ticket course, which is only $37 a month. So what I'm doing is I'm going to do both of them. A low ticket offer, a high ticket offer. I'm going to create content, get customers. I'll do some sales calls. I'll record some content, and then we'll see what works best. Okay? So thank you for watching. I hope you're doing very well, and I'll see you next week. Thank you.